Greetings and felicitations from Houston, Texas. Welcome to the Reading Epic Threads live stream, Sunday, May the 16th, 2021 at 7:44 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hello, early birds. Epic Jill, Lynn Maynard, Claudia Fleischman. I don't think I've seen that name before. If I have, I apologize, but welcome, Claudia. Alex Jablanowski, Robert Guy, Susan the Cracked Egglet. How y'all doing? Mountain Woman, good to see you. Lisa Gag, Enzo, what is up? What we're going to be doing today is going through some stuff that we didn't get to on the bonus stream today, which was all Special Ops Kim's curated material. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to move to the illustrious Jason, who often provides an enormous amount of great commentary, great analysis. What we have right here is the World Economic Forum thread that I've been meaning to read, but just haven't been able to get to. So we're going to start with that. Then we're going to do the Arizona update, and it's all going to be awesome here on this lovely Sunday. So let's begin, shall we? What have the World Economic Forum got planned for us next? The WEF, hereinafter I will call them the WEF, the World Economic Forum, are making quite the name for themselves when it comes to predicting events. In October 2019, there was Event 201, which predicted the COVID outbreak 7 weeks later. Fast forward to July 8th, 2020, and the WEF hosted Cyber Polygon 2020, which was a month after they announced the Great Reset. Event 201 was a 3.5-hour pandemic tabletop exercise that simulated a series of dramatic scenario-based facilitated discussions. Another event, which has slipped under the radar, was Clade X in 2018. This was hosted by the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, JHCHS, who also hosted Event 201 a year earlier. Clade X was a pandemic tabletop exercise held in Washington, D.C. JHCHS has received hundreds of millions from BMGF over a 20-year period and is also in bed with the Rockefeller Foundation. They have actually received 218 grants since 1999. The purpose of the Clade X exercise was to illustrate high-level strategic decisions and policies that the United States and the world would need to pursue in order to prevent a pandemic or diminish its consequences should prevention fail. Next. So what about cyber polygon and cyber attacks? Who best to ask but Klaus Schwab? Quote, "We all know, but still pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack." I'll end the German accent now. To use the COVID-19 crisis as a timely opportunity to reflect on the lessons the cybersecurity community can call on and improve our preparedness for a potential cyber pandemic. But that's not all. Jeremy Jurgens also backed up what Schwab said in a later interview in November, 3 months after Cyber Polygon took place. Jurgens is the managing director and head of the WEF's, World Economics Forum, Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution. He warned of another crisis which would be faster and more significant than COVID-19. Oh, gosh. The central theme of the Cyber Polygon 2020 exercise was digital pandemic. How to prevent a crisis and to reinforce cybersecurity on all levels. Its goals were to develop the team's competencies in repelling cyber attacks engage the management of global organizations and corporations in the cybersecurity dialogue, and raise public awareness in cybersecurity. One of the speakers was Tony Blair, who spoke on a time of change. How is 2020 transforming our attitude to digitalization? The same Tony Blair who is pushing vaccine passports and has received $15 million from BMGF. In his talk, he even said, "Digital ID for me is a very big part of the future," said Blair. "Inevitably, governments are going to move in this direction, absolutely inevitably." WEF has announced the 2021 Cyber Polygon Edition will be taking place in July. It will simulate a fictional cyber attack with participants from dozens of countries responding to a targeted supply chain attack on a corporate ecosystem in real time. On January 18th, 2021, the WEF posted a minute-long video about a cyber attack with COVID-like characteristics that would spread faster and further than any biological virus. What can we expect? Amy Zegart describes it best in a 2015 TED Talk. Quote, "But the cyber threats of tomorrow won't just make our information unsafe, they could make our physical world unsafe too. The cyber threats of tomorrow could disable the cars that we drive, the airplanes that we fly, could disable the cars that we drive, the aeroplanes that we fly. They could turn off power or water to cities across the country for days or weeks or longer. They could incapacitate our military or even turn our own weapons against us. The cyber threats of tomorrow could affect anything that requires a networked computer to operate. And increasingly, that means everything." She's cute too. I should also add that Zegart is also in the WEF as well as on the Council on Foreign Relations. What has happened since Klaus and Jurgen's proclamations? It seems like the pump is being primed. They are definitely sowing the seeds. There have been numerous attacks. Here's just a sample of them. In November 2020, food supply giant Americold admits cyber attack. On November 16th, 2020, the FBI tweeted out about cybersecurity and even tagged the WEF. FBI tweeted, "FBI Director Christopher Wray participated in the World Economic Forum's Cybersecurity Summit today to discuss the heart of the FBI's cyber strategy, working with government and private partners to tackle the cyber threat as a global community." On May 19th, 2021, there was an attack on a fuel pipeline operator in the USA, which services the eastern border of the states. Gas prices increased to their highest levels in 7 years. Less than a week later, in Ireland, the health service, the HSE, shut down its IT systems due to a cyber attack. They even went so far as to call it possibly the most significant ever on the Irish state. Remember what Schwab said about hospitals? In what seems like something from a Hollywood script, the attackers have allegedly demanded Bitcoin payment as ransom. The ransomware is also a variant. You couldn't make this stuff up if you tried. But who would stand to benefit? The globalists, the UN, the WEF, all would, because it is yet another of those global problems requiring global solutions. What they want everyone to believe is that no one government or organization can save us, but global governance can. You know the drill. I write these threads in my spare time. I would really appreciate it if you would retweet my very first tweet. Likes are great, but retweets are required to reach as large an audience as possible to expose what is really going on behind the scenes. Many thanks. And before I end, let me find out who wrote this thing. IENGB COVID. Wow. I can't even tell who wrote it. Well, guess what? It was a great thread. Yeah, we're being prepared, guys. We're having the pump primed. So there was no wrong think that I can discern from that thread. And so, if you are watching this on the Reading Epic Threads live stream, then it is time that I bid you farewell. Matthew Trump says, WEF is straight up Spectre from James Bond. Dude, isn't it though? I mean, it's just like right on the nose. It's the World Economics Forum, the Council on Foreign Relations, freaking the Coca-Cola Corporation. They're all just, they're nuts. Yeah, Elon could have done it. Elon's a weirdo, guys. Mark Conway, have you... Okay, real quick, Joe Pappas. Both Mark Conway and St. Richie have written lyrics for Say You Want a Devolution. If you'll notice, though, my voice is not up to it yet. So we're going to do it, but we're going to have to wait because I have a little bit of laryngitis going on right now. But anyway, I'm going to say hi to a few more people real quick before we say goodbye to everybody. But everybody who's watching on the Reading Epic Threads live stream, Richard Rohrer, Mermaid Miss K, big shout out to Kristen for the super chat. Let's see, Mountain Woman, I haven't said hi to you. Lakeside 2002, Mark Conway, good to see you here. So, but just getting right to it. Ooh, hang on. Mountain Woman, Tony Blair's wife, attorney on human rights and public law. Yeah, epic hilarity. All right. So anyway, we're going to say bye to the people at Reading Epic Threads. But first, remember, you got to go to, well, I haven't even shilled for shekels yet, angelpaste.com, promo code Shapiro. If you're looking for something that isn't poison for your skin, created by these World Economic Forum scumbags, you buy at CBS that are filled with nothing but trash and stuff that actually dries out your skin, go to angelpaste.com, promo code Shapiro. Your skin will drink it right up. And of course, cooperandfrench.com, promo code Shapiro. If you shave, shave with this. Don't forget, made by Patriots for Patriots. It's going to give you a great close shave, and it's going to make it so that your skin doesn't hurt afterwards. JamesMG at Verizon.net. JamesMG at Verizon.net. Buy yourself a $10 one-of-a-kind, where we go one, we go all, General Flynn's Digital Soldiers. Q sent me challenge coin, $10, and then $5 for shipping, blanket rate no matter how many you order. Hello, Juliet. What is up? All right. So we're going to say bye to everybody on the Reading Epic Threads YouTube channel, and then we're going to get to the latest Arizona update. So that's going to be badass too. User/pgunnels. So if you want to continue being part of our party, and you are on the Reading Epic Threads YouTube channel, it's very important. Go to pgunnels on YouTube. That is where you can continue to take part in this awesome party that we call Reading Epic Threads. And I'm not going to remove this one because I'm pretty sure that it's wrong think free at this point. All right, here we go. And